Hello, thank you very much for checking out this video to see whether the Drawing for Wellbeing course is for you. My name is Helena and I will be taking the course. I'm an artist and have been creating artwork for all manner of clients all my life. I really wanted to do this course because drawing has huge benefits for me. It's a little bit like meditation. You might have tried meditation and found that it brings you a lovely sense of calm, but maybe it's difficult to prioritise, maybe it's difficult to fit into your life. Drawing can have a similar effect, and the way that we will work in this course is drawing solely from observation, really focusing on developing a real intention in the way that we are observing, and that can have great benefits in terms of your mental state and bringing some calm and some balance into your life. We will focus really on the process of drawing, and that's where our intention and our attention will go. But the side effect of that is that your drawing will improve during the course. It can't fail to. But you won't be leaving the course with a masterpiece. You'll be leaving with a load of exercises, a load of practices, a load of things you've tried that you can apply in your own life. We will be talking about how your brain functions and how your mind can either help or hinder you when you're actually drawing. But all of the intellectual conversation will be balanced with some really grounding practical exercises and activities. We're going to start the whole course by actually creating the sketchbook that you're going to fill during the course. So the hands-on are straight from the beginning. The course is going to take place in Stapleford Granary in a beautiful art studio. It's a really lovely venue, and there's an art gallery on site and also a lovely cafe. So the whole experience will be really quite a nice morning to go and spend in a beautiful place. I've deliberately spread the course out over 7 weeks so that we'll have a session in person, and then the following week we'll have a session online. And the reason I've done that is because I really want this to become a practice that you are able to integrate into your life at a manageable pace. We've all got lots of commitments, and I want you to be able to fit this in without it feeling frantic or rushing or urgent. I want you just to sort of carry on at a manageable pace that we can actually continue in the future. There's all sorts of information on the website if you want to hear more about the actual course breakdown, what we're going to be doing each week, or frequently asked questions. But why don't we try doing some exercises now to see if you like it, and if you enjoy the exercises, maybe you'd like to have a go at signing up for the course. We're going to start with meditation. So if you're not in a calm space, if you've got noise around you, pause the video and make sure that you can sit comfortably for this meditation. Okay, find yourself a comfortable position where you can sit with your back supported, with your feet flat on the floor, and just be aware of how you're feeling in your body. Notice any areas of tension and see if you can just soften those areas. And you can just let your eyes close softly. And now turn your attention onto your breath. Follow the thread of your breath in and out as it enters and exits your body. See if you can become aware of the temperature of the air as it comes into your nose and as it leaves your nose. You might find that your attention is already wandering. Don't worry if your attention has moved away from your breath. Just let that thought go with no judgment and return to the flow of the breath in and out. It's a thread that's always there. It's always available for you. Can you focus on how your body receives the breath? How your body expands and gently contracts. Can you feel where your breath goes in your body? And now just let go following your breath and turn your attention to your body. Feel the weight of your pelvis in the chair. Can you really let go and give your weight to the chair? Can you feel your feet in contact with the floor and the floor coming up and supporting your feet? And can you relax your shoulders? Soften all the muscles on the top of your shoulders and neck. And just allow gravity to let your shoulder blades settle down your back. And now let's take a deeper breath. And on the exhalation, you can let go of observing. And you can just have a few moments of being receptive, allowing the sounds to come to you. And now take your awareness to the space that you're in. Very gently bring a little movement to your fingers and your toes. Take a deeper breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just take a moment to notice how you feel now. If your body feels any different. If your breathing has changed. Hopefully you enjoyed that very short meditation and you can feel a difference in your body after having done that. We're going to have a go at a second exercise now, and for this one you're going to need a pencil, you're going to need just a scrap of paper, any old piece of paper will do, a desk or a table to work on, and a comfortable chair to sit in. You're also going to need quite a quiet environment, so if you haven't got those things, pause the video and get yourself set up right now. Okay, we're going to sit at the table or the desk sideways on. So you're going to be with the shoulder that you draw with, the hand you draw with, facing the table, and the other hand is going to rest either on the back of the chair or on your lap. So the hand that you draw with is going to have the pencil in it, and it can be with the paper underneath it. And our focus is going to be away from the paper. You're going to be looking solely at the other hand and not looking at the paper. So you might want to twist your body away completely and rest your arm, your non-drawing arm, to make it easier to hold. Okay. So now you're in position. We're going to start with our feet flat on the floor again. Notice the feeling of the floor supporting your feet. Notice your breath flowing through your body. And this time, we're going to keep our eyes open, which will make finding that focus state much more challenging as we're flooded with information. So just keep your gaze resting softly on your non-drawing palm. Allow your eyelids to remain soft and your gaze to remain relaxed. And then, without moving, turn your attention to the hand with the pencil in it. Really feel what that pencil is like. You don't need to look, you just need to really tune into your fingers. Can you feel where your fingers and the pencil are in contact? And if you haven't already, you can rest the tip of the pencil on the paper. Can you extend your attention down into the tip of the pencil and feel it through your fingers in contact with the paper? Keep your hands soft. You don't need to grip hard. And now, without taking your eyes off your resting hand, you're going to follow the lines across your palm one by one, and your drawing hand is going to follow that movement on the paper. You don't need to look at the marks you're making. Your eyes shouldn't leave your palm. Go slowly and really look at the quality of the lines you see on your palm. Are they deep creases? Are they very thin lines? Do other lines intersect the lines? Don't worry if you need to lift your pencil off the paper. You don't need to look at your paper to place the pencil down again. Just continue following, tracking what your eyes are doing with the end of the pencil. And as you're following those lines, tracking them on the paper, just bring your attention to your breath. Are you still breathing? Can you deepen your breath? Can you slow down? If you find you're rushing, perhaps you're not looking as closely as you could. Can you slow down just a little bit more? And perhaps by slowing down, you can capture a little bit more of the integrity of each line. Okay, now just take a deeper breath, and you can let the observing go, and you can stop the drawing, and maybe just let your eyes close for a moment in the position you're in. Just turn your attention inward for a moment. How do you feel? Perhaps you feel calm and receptive, but maybe you're also feeling quite focused, and maybe you can feel some clarity. Maybe you found that level of focus quite tiring. And now come back to a normal sitting position and take a look at what you've drawn. So what you should end up with is an abstract mass of lines, which are a direct record of what your eyes have been doing, what they've been looking at. It might not resemble your hand, but it should include a lot of information about the quality of your observation and the intensity of your focus. Perhaps it will have made you aware of when you lost focus. Maybe you realised that you'd sped up or that your gaze had drifted. That's just the same as realising that we've been distracted by our thoughts in meditation. But when we have a pencil in our hand, we're able to catch ourselves before we fall too far down the rabbit hole. So what we did then, when we were drawing without actually looking at the paper, was remove that ability to judge, edit, censor what we were doing. We took away that whole critical part of ourselves that edits while we work, and we just recorded the pure observation. So there's no right or wrong. It doesn't need to look like anything. It's not good or bad. It's just a record of that part of you that really can observe. And that's quite an interesting series of marks. If you start to look at it closely, you might see that there are qualities in those marks that perhaps you don't normally have in your drawings, or that are showing different sorts of lines that you don't normally use. So that's the point of not looking. And there is lots more exercises that we'll do like this on the course. Thanks very much for having a go at those 2 exercises. If you enjoyed them and you think you'd like to sign up to the course, do have a look at my website. The link is below, and have a look at all the questions, the frequently asked questions there, and all the course breakdown. If you can't find the answer to your question, please just reach out and email me and I will respond. If you sign up, you can pay all in one go, or you can pay in instalments, and you should receive confirmation of your place with a short questionnaire to make sure that I can meet your needs as well as possible. The group will be really small, so I need to make sure that I can really tailor it to what you need. Thank you very much. See you soon, I hope.